Hi. So, I am not entirely sure what the whole timescale is for applying to accommodation at Exeter. I feel like it's probably around June, July, so at least in a couple months, which means this is way ahead of schedule for anyone who's actually thinking about going to Exeter. But I just remember when I was applying and I didn't really have an idea of what accommodation looked like and what it was like to live in it, really. So I thought I would make this just to show you kind of what it's like in the building, what my room looks like, what the kitchen's like, and then maybe any of the 2 people that watch this, if you want like a more detailed video on what it was actually like living in Birks, then yeah, I could do that. Other than that, if you have any other questions about Exeter in general, or living in Birks Grange, or just anything about university, please feel free to comment it. Other than that, I hope everyone's doing okay. That's about it, really. Fortunately, it was a really nice day when we filmed this, but yeah, so this is what Birks Grange looks like from the outside. I live up there. I live in block F, or I did live in block F, which is basically right on the end. So you get this little key, there you go, and then you buzz it and then the door opens, yay! So there is a lift, but for the vast majority of the time I lived there, it was broken, and one of my flatmates got stuck in it. So for the purposes of this, we're going to take the stairs. Even though we're on floor 2, the floors actually start at -1 and then they go all the way up to 6, so we're actually on the 4th floor. There are 3 flats on each floor, so there's 2.1, 2.2 and 2.3 on floor 2, and I was in 2.2. So here we are on floor 2, there's a flat to my left and to right, and I'm in 2.2 here, where you just need to buzz in with your key. And then you're into the flat. So I don't know what it's like at other accommodations, but at Birks, there are 8 people in each flat. And yep, that's all my stuff piled up at the end, ready for moving out. And here's my room on the right. And this is my room. I would say it's much bigger than it looks. There's so much room. We have 3 pegs up there, that's where I kept all my coats, pinboard, bed, obviously. That's all storage under there, so if you looked at the mattress, there we go. This mattress is horrible, by the way. Then there's plenty of storage under there, that's just where I kept my suitcase. I think I was really lucky with my view. I really liked it. It was really pretty. You get amazing sunsets over there. And that is the kitchen over there. The shelves and the desk are huge. You have so much storage space. There's also loads of plugs, so you don't need to bring an extension cord. The drawers, again, are deceptively big. I literally just shoved all my stuff in there. And then it comes with a desk chair, and it also comes with a bin. And then I also just wanted to show you the wardrobe. So it has a mirror in the door. There is so much space in there, honestly. Like, if you think you won't fit all your clothes in, I promise you, you will. I kept all my onesies and blankets in the top and my bag on the top of the wardrobe. And then we have the bathroom. This is actually just a wet room. So you have a shower there with storage for shampoo and stuff, sink, towel rail, obviously, and then that's me, yay! The mirror is so dirty. Okay, so onto the kitchen. Sorry things are a bit messy, that's because we're all kind of moving out. So we have recycling bins here. We just sorted out that system by ourselves in the first couple of weeks. Glass recycling. This cupboard here, that's just got like ironing board, iron, cleaning supplies, and then the bin bags kept at the top. I literally never saw anyone use the ironing board in the whole time I lived here. So there's 2 of everything, 2 sinks, 2 hobs, 2 ovens, 2 fridges, 2 kettles, 2 microwaves, literally 2 of everything except a toaster. So one of my flatmates brought that with him. And then on the left are these 2 kind of uncomfortable sofas, but they're still quite nice to just chill with flatmates in. And then here are the 2 fridges. It kind of depends what order you get in and who gets to choose which shelf. I got here last, which means I had that drawer, a bit of that shelf, the top shelf, and then sometimes I took up some of Holly's drawer too, so thanks Holly. And then in the freezer, I managed to get an actual drawer, so that bottom one is mine. So that's my cupboard, but it's got stuff in. So I want to show you an empty one. You've got tons of room, so you've got the shelf up there, you've got a shelf down here, and then you have a cupboard in the bottom too, which has another 2 shelves on it. And then you get another drawer too. So, I hope that was marginally helpful. If it wasn't, I apologise. As I said before, if you have any questions, please comment them. I suspect no one actually watched this, but I hope it was helpful to at least one person, maybe. That's about it, really. If you do go to Exeter, I hope you have a good time. I really like it. I know that everything's a bit uncertain right now, so even if we don't go back in the autumn term, everything will still be okay. Things are going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. That's all that's left to say. Okay, so after filming and editing this, I realised that I didn't actually tell you much about what it was like living at the accommodation, like day-to-day life, and also life at the uni, or comparing the accommodations between each other. So if you'd like to see that, then I will probably do a more detailed video on that. So yeah, once again, hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Missing someone